Hi students, we are going to solve the first problem from perspective projection. A question that has come in all universities so frequently, which is a typical perspective projection problem, reads like this. A rectangular box 70 by 40 by 20, a rectangular box 70 by 40 by 20, 70, 40, 20. Suppose this is the box. A rectangular box 70 by 40 by 20 lies on the ground on the largest rectangular face. This is the largest rectangular face. Lies on the ground on the largest rectangular face. Agreed? A box 70 by 40 by 20 lies on the ground on the largest rectangular face with one vertical edge on PP. This is a vertical edge. This is a vertical edge. That is on PP. So this is PP. I hold the picture plane here. This is the picture plane. Picture plane is a transparent imaginary plane. No, it's a picture plane. The box lies behind the picture plane. The question doesn't say where it is, but I assume it is behind the picture plane. So I repeat the question. A box, rectangular box 70 by 40 by 20 lies on the ground on the largest rectangle with one vertical edge on PP. One vertical edge touching PP. Then the larger rectangular face containing this edge. This is the edge. This is the larger rectangular face containing this edge. 70 by 40, 70 by 20, whereas this is 40 by 20. This face 70 by 20 makes 30 degrees to PP. This angle is 30 degrees. I hope you can see. This angle is 30 degrees. So, the rectangular box lies on the ground on the largest rectangular face with a vertical edge on PP. Vertical edge height is 20 on PP, with the larger rectangle containing this vertical edge, that is 40 by 20, 70 by 20, 70 by 20 makes 30 degrees to PP. This is the position of the box. Now, the question also says an observer is standing here. This is a man, a human being standing here. Where is he standing? His eyes are 65 mm in front of PP. This is PP. His eyes are 65 mm in front of PP and 30 mm above GP. The height of his eyes from the ground is 30 mm. So here is his eye. You assume you are looking with only single eye. Okay, not two eyes. We assume you are looking with only single eye. Okay. So where is the eye? The eye is 30 mm above the ground and 65 mm in front of PP. Agreed? And also the central plane passes through the center of the box. Where is the center of the box? Center of the box is here. So the central plane passes through center of the box. He is not standing here. If he is standing here, central plane is not passing through the center of the box. He is standing here so that the central plane passes through center of the box. You are asked to draw what this man see of the box. Agreed? What this fellow see when he look is to be drawn. This box, what he see when he look to this box, whatever he sees is to be drawn. That's the question. Okay, now what's the plan of this picture plane? You know, picture plane is a transparent imaginary plane. What is its plan? Its plan is a line. Agreed? I am going to draw the plan of the picture plane here. Because of this, I cannot draw very comfortably, but I will try to manage. PP. What is PP? Picture plane. This is the plan of the picture plane. Agreed? Now, plan of the box. Where is the box? Box is like this. This is the box. How is the box? The box larger side 30 degrees. 30 degrees. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I hope you understand. This vertical edge is touching picture plane. Now, find the center of the box. Draw a vertical line. Draw a vertical line and 60 mm in front locate a P. What is the P? Station point. This distance is 65. This is 70. This is 40. Thickness is 20 that you cannot show. I think this is clear. You have drawn the plan of PP. Plan of PP is a line. You draw the plan of this box. Plan of this box is a 70-40 rectangle. 70-40 rectangle with the larger side making 30 degrees to PP. Then station point is a point. SP, a point. Where is it marked? Draw the central plane. 60 mm, 65 mm in front of PP, you draw SP. I hope you understand. Now I am removing this. Okay. Now, what we do now is, now you have to draw a line any distance. This is any distance. Any distance below PP, draw a line and mark it HL. What is it? Horizon line. Then observer site below that, draw GL. What is the site? 30. What is 30? 30 is the height of the observer. Question says height of the observer is 30. Now I repeat the whole thing once again. Draw PP, draw plan of object, locate SP, draw HL and GL anywhere. HL can be drawn anywhere. Then with respect to HL, you draw GL. HL GL height will be always equal to observer side. So this HL can be drawn anywhere. It is always advisable to bring this HL below SP. If you bring it above SP, no, you will land up in trouble. There is likelihood of confusion. So to avoid that, preferably bring it below SP. So this is the basic construction. Now you have to draw vanishing point. I have told you in the introductory video what is vanishing point. Vanishing point is a concept. It's an illusion. It's a concept. That concept is used here. You have to find the vanishing point of AB. Draw a line through SP parallel to AB. Very, very light. Cut picture plane at V1. Drop it down to HL. You get capital V1. Capital V1. Capital V1 is the vanishing point of AB and all other lines parallel to AB. If you are able to get the vanishing point of one line, all lines parallel to them will also vanish at the same point. So V1 is the vanishing point of what? AB, EF, DC, GH. Similarly, find the vanishing point of AD. Draw a line through SP parallel to AD. You get small v2. Drop it down to HL. You get capital V2. What is capital V2? Capital V2 is the vanishing point of AD and all lines parallel to AD. What are the lines? AD, EH, BC and FG. Then there are vertical lines also. No, vertical lines we ignore the vanishing points. So vertical lines, assuming that the height of objects are comparatively less. That's the argument. Okay. Now, after drawing this much, drop AE down. Now before that, join all these points to SP. What do you get? You get intercepts here. B1 F1, C1 G1, D1 H1. AE is on picture plane. AE is directly on picture plane, so there is no need of joining AE to SP. AE. These points are not on picture plane, so join them to the station point, you get intercepts on picture plane. Drop AE down and locate capital A on GL. Locate 20 mm above E. Why 20 mm above E? AE is on picture plane. Any object, any line which is lying on picture plane will have its true length in the perspective view. Any line that lies on picture plane will have its true length in the perspective view. Here AE is on PP, so its perspective will be true length 20 mm. Locate A, locate E. Join A and E to V1 and V2. Join A and E to V1 and V2. On to which drop the intercept of D1 F1. You get capital B below, F above. D1 and H1. Capital D below, H above. So what you have got? B, F, D, H. Now what is remaining? C, G. Join D and H to V1 because DC has got the same vanishing point. So D when joined to V1 will have C on it. H when joined to V1 will have G on it. That are. On to which drop the intercept of CG. You get what? CG. You have got all the 8 points. Now you have to connect them. For connecting them, you have to think which is visible, which is not visible. The box is 20 centimeter tall. 70, 40, 20. The observer is 30 centimeter, 20 millimeter tall. The observer is 30 millimeter tall. I repeat, the box is 20 millimeter tall. The observer is 30 millimeter tall. The observer is taller than the object. Will the observer see the top surface of the object? Yes. EFGH will be formed. EFGH is the top surface. EFGH will be formed. EFGH will be formed. These edges are nearer to the observer. There are no obstructions, so this will be visible. Corner C and the three lines from C will not be seen. The corner C is far away from you. You cannot see the corner C. I can show you that. This is the box. When an observer is looking from there, he cannot see this corner. That is why the corner C is dotted. The corner C and the three lines CB, CD and CG are dotted. This is the perspective view of the rectangular box lying on the largest rectangular face. Very simple question, isn't it? Okay. Thank you.